D-Lo 404 Boxing. Shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to my subscribers. Been a minute since I made a video, trying to get back in the groove of making these on a regular basis. One thing about it that makes it hard for me to get to doing them is getting to making videos. I'm spending a lot of time on other people's channels, enjoying their content when I have my free time. So it's kind of hard to make the time to actually make the videos and doing everything else that I have going on. But I'm trying to be more consistent like I used to be with these. But anyway, shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to the LDBC. I want to talk about Errol Spence Jr. and the rumblings that the fight with Shawn Porter is all but a signed, sealed, and delivered affair. That's a fight that we kind of had a hint that it could potentially get made. After Errol Spence made light work of Mikey Garcia. Of course, Shawn Porter was there at the fight, calling the fight, doing some kind of analytical job for Fox or whatnot. You had Manny Pacquiao at ringside. Pacquiao got in the ring, but it felt forced. Watching it felt like Pacquiao was kind of reluctant to get in there because I think in his mind he knew that was a fight that he was really interested in at this time, for one reason or another. So the Pacquiao fight didn't materialize. I think we're going to get Pacquiao versus Thurman, which I'll talk about on a different video. However, we get Shawn Porter versus Errol Spence Jr. We all saw Errol Spence Jr. get in the ring and call Shawn Porter out after Porter beat Danny Garcia, I believe it was. And Shawn Porter, was very mild-mannered and didn't seem like he really wanted it with Errol Spence Jr., although he reassured us that this would be the easiest fight to make ever. And then the fight didn't materialize. He went on to fight Ugas, and which led to Spence fighting Mikey Garcia on pay-per-view at Dallas Stadium, at Texas Stadium. But anyway, you got Shawn Porter coming off of a win. I don't feel like he won that fight, but the judges said he won it. That's what's going on in history. Coming off of a win versus Ugas. Sorry about that horn going under a tunnel. And you also got Errol Spence coming off of his win versus Mikey. So both guys are coming off of wins. Both guys are champions. You can't get mad at the fight. It's a unification fight in the welterweight division. It brings us one step closer to undisputed. You have, of course, Bud Crawford out there holding the WBO title. And, of course, you have Keith Thurman out there still holding that WBA strap, which is a WBA super strap. So, there were some who were saying that, if Errol Spence were to fight Pacquiao, at least that was a unification bout. That's not true. That would not have been a unification bout. In fact, Manny Pacquiao holds the same belt that Lamont Peterson held that he had to vacate in order to face Errol Spence for his IBF title. So I don't even see where that Manny Pacquiao would have even been able to enter that fight with that strap. And the other thing is, that the regular champions can't unify anyway. It's a second tier title. Keith Thurman is the WBA super champion, which is the de facto champion in that division. And all those other WBA belts are just second tier, third tier, whatever you want to call it. And some of the other sanctioning bodies do the same thing. But that's besides the point. My point is that I'm glad that we're actually getting a real unification fight instead. I mean, I'm not going to say I would have been mad at the Pacquiao-Spence fight. Just like I'm not mad at the Thurman Pacquiao fight. But I'm glad to see this fight taking place. Two guys that are seemingly much closer to their primes. Don't have as much wear on them. And, we should get a good fight. All right, at this point, I'm not going to do my breakdown on how I think the fight will go. I'll wait till we get a little closer to the fight. And, you know, and also the fight hasn't really been made official to my understanding, but I think that's coming in the next day or so. But I will go ahead and say that I think Errol Spence wins this fight. But as far as how I think he wins it and breaking it down, that'll come later. But shout out to my subscribers. Again, shout out to the LDBC. Hey, I want to give a big shout out to Marlo's Corner at Trey X. Trey X does a magnificent job calling fights on that channel on fight night, and they cover fights, all fights that they can get. I mean, sometimes you'll have two on at one time. They have to pick one. Every once in a while, Trey X will, pull a rabbit out of a hat and go ahead and call both fights at the same time. Jump from one to the other. But I can't say enough about how much I appreciate those guys and that whole block fam. But hey, shout out to those fellas over there. And once again, shout out to my subscribers. If anyone has subbed to the channel, please subscribe. D-Lo 404 Boxing. I'm out. Peace.